Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. On Sunday the 4th August, we will be observing the Adi Amavasya. That is the new moon day in the Tamil month of Adi. This is particularly special as we make a lunch, no onion, no garlic, a sattvic lunch and offer it to our ancestors in gratitude. Come, let's see how to make this. So first I have here 1/4 cup of moong dal and 1 tablespoon of chana dal. First we'll dry roast it. Dry roast the dals over a low flame till you get a good aroma. Then we can switch it off, wash it and then proceed. We will make the payasam. So for that, take a teaspoon of ghee in a pan and we will fry the cashews, a few broken pieces of cashews and some raisins in it. See, the cashews are well browned and the raisins are also well fried. So we will drain it out into another bowl and keep it. Now take another 2 teaspoons of ghee. Normally we make the moong dal payasam by boiling the moong dal. So today I am going to give you a slightly different variation. I have washed it well. Now we will fry it in this ghee. Along with this, I am adding 1/4 cup of fresh grated coconut. Just we will fry everything till all the moisture has gone. See, now the dal and the coconut is almost dry. I will switch it off. I am transferring it into my blender jar. Allow it to come to room temperature, then we will grind it into a fine paste. We have blended the dals and coconut. Now take the same pan and I am adding about 1 large cup of water. When the water becomes hot and starts boiling, now add this blended paste to it and keep stirring and cook it till the dal is well cooked. Cook it over a low flame. I have added some more water to my blender jar. So total you can say about 2 cups of water we have added. See, when you keep stirring it in about, because I am doing it on a very low flame. So in about 10 minutes you will find that it starts thickening and the dal is also cooked. At this stage I am adding half a cup of jaggery powder to this. Again mix it all well together. First I added half cup, now another of this jaggery powder. Mix it well so that there are no lumps at all. See, it has started boiling now and it is also thickening well. So this way when we cook it, all the raw smell will also be gone. And now I will switch it off. This is some previously boiled and cooled milk. Cooled means it is at room temperature. Now I can add this to the payasam. See, switch it off and mix it well. The quantity of milk depends on the consistency you like. I have taken about 1 small cup of milk and added. Our payasam is ready. Now I am just adding some cardamom powder for flavor. Now we can add these fried cashew and raisins which we had fried right at the beginning. Now you can add it to the payasam. Our moong dal and chana dal with coconut payasam is ready. Next, for vadai, I have soaked half a cup of whole urad dal. It has been soaking for about 1.5 hours now. Drain out the water, add it to your mixie jar and blend it to a soft and fluffy paste. We have ground the dal into a soft and thick batter without using much water. So, as usual, first grind it on pulse mode and then a little bit on the grinding mode. See, this should be the consistency. Now, using a whisk, or if you don't have a whisk, even with your hands, beat the dal very well till it becomes nice and fluffy. See, you can even just beat it with your hands like that. Beat it vigorously for a good 5 to 6 minutes. Then the batter will become very soft and fluffy and nice bright white. Your vadas also will be very good in texture. See the batter now? Can you see the difference between then and now? Adding some salt, finely chopped ginger, green chilies and a few curry leaves. Also add a pinch of this hing powder, it will aid digestion too. Heat some oil for frying. Now mix all the ingredients well in the batter like this. Dip your fingers in water. Make a hole in the center and drop it into the oil. First let the oil be very hot, then bring it to medium and add in the vadais. Now don't disturb it for about a minute. After a minute you can slowly turn them over in the hot oil. Fry them till you get a lovely golden brown color. See, now the bubbling also reduces and the vadais have got the lovely color. You can remove it, drain it out from the oil. Likewise, fry the remaining vadais also. Next, we will make some chips using this raw banana. Earlier, I have shown you many sabji varieties using this raw banana. If you want to make only a sabji, I will give you the link to my earlier videos. So, today I thought I will show you these chips for a change. So, just trim the edges and peel it. Now, we have peeled it. We will slice it directly into the hot oil. For this also, first let the oil heat very well. Then reduce it to medium, especially because you are holding this above the oil and your hand will get hot. Now slice it directly into the oil. Don't touch it immediately. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Then you can gently turn it over till you can actually feel the chips becoming nice and crisp. See, all the bubbling has stopped. Can you see that? Now gently remove it from the oil. You want to drain out all the oil. You can hear the sound now. Now drain it out onto a plate. Similarly, you can make the next batch also. So don't overcrowd the oil. Just fry as much as the oil will hold in one batch. I have taken a pinch of haldi powder, some little bit of salt, hing powder and chili powder. To this, I will just add a small spoon of ghee. When you have drained the chips of all the oil, transfer it to this container and give it a gentle mix so that all the chips are covered with all the salt and chili powder. Our homemade crispy raw banana chips is also ready. Now we will make the Thayir pachidi or raita. Very simple one. I have taken 2 tablespoons of fresh grated coconut, 1 small green chilli and a small piece of ginger. We will grind all these into a paste. See, we have ground all the ingredients to a paste. Now to completely remove all the masala from this, what I am going to do is, we will add some curd to this blender jar and churn it well in this, so that it gets beaten well, and then we can add it to the raita, Thayir pachidi. We will pour this beaten curd into it. Add a pinch of salt to this and give it a good mix. Heat a spoon of oil, add some mustard seeds, a little bit of urad dal. Switch it off when the dal is brown. Add some curry leaves and pour the tempering on the Thayir pachidi. So our Thayir pachidi is also ready now. Next we will make a simple dry sabji known as Poriyal or curry as we call it, using this broad beans or Avarakai. I washed it, stringed it and chopped it into small pieces. Now heat a spoon of oil in a pan, add some mustard seeds, urad dal, a little bit of chana dal, 2 dry red chilies, some hing, now add in this chopped broad beans, add a pinch of turmeric powder and salt to taste. First stir fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 or 3 minutes, just add in about a quarter cup of water for it to cook. I will cover it, reduce the flame and allow it to cook till done. It has been cooking on sim for about 6 to 7 minutes now. See, all the water is absorbed and the Avarakai or broad beans is also cooked well. Now we will add some fresh grated coconut to it, and this is done now. Mix it well together and your Avarakai curry or Avarakai Poriyal is ready. Next we will make Podalangai Kuzhambu. Podalangai is the snake gourd and Kuzhambu refers to a gravy kind of dish. So we have washed and chopped the snake gourd into small pieces. Here I have soaked about 1/3 cup of moong dal. It has been soaking for nearly 1 hour now. Now in this kadai I have taken a cup of water. Now we will allow it to come to a boil. When the water begins to boil, add this soaked moong dal to it. I have washed it and then used fresh water to soak, so you can even add it along with the water. Add a pinch of haldi powder and we will cook it till the dal is done. It need not become mushy, but it should be well cooked. Now we will make a masala for this Kuzhambu. We have to roast it and grind the ingredients. So I am taking 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper, 2 teaspoons of urad dal, half a teaspoon of jeera and 3 dry red chilies. First dry roast all the ingredients till the dal gets a golden brown color. Now the dals have browned. You can add about 4 tablespoons of fresh grated coconut and mix everything together just for half a minute or so. You can switch it off now. When it comes down to room temperature, we can grind it into a fine paste. Meanwhile, our moong dal has also cooked well. Now at this stage, we will add in the chopped snake gourd pieces to it. Add another half cup of water. Now we will add salt to taste. Cover it and cook it till the vegetable is cooked well. See, the porch Kuzhambu is boiling well now. The vegetable is also well cooked. Now our masala paste is also ground and ready. We will now add it to this porch Kuzhambu. I am adding a cup of water to this. Now again allow it to come to a boil once more. See, our porch Kuzhambu is again coming to a boil now. I am just adding some fresh curry leaves to this. For those who are not familiar, porch Kuzhambu is not thick like a kootu, and this is made on days like when we want to make a sambar, you just serve some plain dal, that is called as Kalathu Paruppu, and then we have this gravy kind of porch Kuzhambu at the side. Just allow it to thicken a little bit more. The consistency should be somewhere between a sambar and a kootu. Our Porch Kuzhambu, Podalangai Porch Kuzhambu is boiling well now. Now we can switch this off. Now for the tempering, heat a spoon of oil. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, a little bit of jeera, dry red chilies, and also some hing, that is asafoetida. Now pour this tempering on top of the porch Kuzhambu. Now we will cook the rice and dal in our pressure cooker. I have taken 1 cup rice and this is 1/3 cup of tur dal. I have added a pinch of haldi to this, that is turmeric powder. Now I have water in my pressure cooker base. Now place the dal and the rice in the cooker. Cook it for 3 whistles and switch it off. Next we will make a simple Paruppu rasam. For this I have taken 1 ripe red tomato, chopped it into pieces. I have added a little bit salt on top of it and just mash it well with a masher, or even you can use your fingers to mash it. Here I have taken a small amla size of tamarind and soaked it in water. We will extract the juice. Now to this tamarind extract, we will add this crushed tomato and salt also. Add 1 crystal of hing. Add a pinch of turmeric powder. Take half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of jeera and 1 dry red chili. Dry roast all these ingredients, then we will make it into a slightly coarse powder. When it comes to room temperature, we will grind it into a powder. Let us open our pressure cooker now. The rice is well done and also the dal. First, dal is well cooked, but just whisk it like that so it becomes uniform. Cover the rice, keep it aside. Meanwhile, our rasam is also boiling well now. So, I am adding a little bit of this cooked dal for the rasam. And also this powder which we made of pepper, jeera and red chilli. Add that. Top it up with some more water. Now, keeping the flame in sim only, just allow it to come to a boil once again. In a few minutes, you will see that the rasam starts frothing up like this. Now, add some freshly chopped coriander leaves to this. Now, we can switch it off. For tempering the rasam, heat a teaspoon of ghee. Those who are new to using an iyasombu, that is this particular vessel, do not use tongs, only use a cloth to remove it from the stove. Add some mustard seeds, jeera, now pour this tempering on the rasam. So, our rasam is also ready. This plain cooked tur dal, we have reserved it for Kalathu Paruppu, that is plain dal to which we only add some salt, nothing more to it. Just mix it well, and this is also ready. So, our home style simple lunch for RD Amavasay is ready now. This is the moong dal and coconut payasam, ulundu vadai, Kalathu Paruppu. This is Avarakai curry or Avarakai Poriyal, whichever way you want to call. Podalangai Porch Kuzhambu, Paruppu Rasam, Sadam or plain rice, Thayir pachidi, Vazhakai chips, that is RawBanana chips, and curd. We plan to upload this video days earlier, so those of you who are interested in following these recipes can get the ingredients and keep it ready. And just one tip, when you are making this type of payasam, remember to roast the moong dal very well so that the raw smell goes away, and also cook it on a low flame, stirring it continuously, and you can enjoy this payasam. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen, and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.